Tammy sent us this DM. She said, the individual that you just mentioned about large boobs and having to move is a complete fake account. This is the woman on the plane, Jodie Juggz. The individual does not exist and does nothing but scam people out of money, including my followers, because I was one of the individuals whose pictures they put a fake face on, and it's been going on since 2017. So Tammy's claiming that her body, which she sent pictures above, was used, and then someone put a fake face on it, and then sent pictures from a plane, and
you are.
There it is.
Hell yeah, boss.
Oh hey!
Oh yeah!
Welcome to episode 1050 of Hard Factor.
Whoa.
It is Friday, September 30th, 2022. Thank you for cheating on the news with us today. Wes has divorces, records, serial killers, a tribute to Coolio, and much more in the cup of coffee in the big time.
Not much more.
Not
Quite
much
frankly,
more than that?
Quite frankly, no more.
That was all.
There is a very, very special surprise at the end of the coffee. So that is actually much more.
Oh yeah. I know what it is.
Yeah, I think I do too.
You're gonna have to stick around. It's good.
It's good.
Yeah, you'll find out. I'm going to take us to the Danger Zone, new segment after that called the Danger Zone. And then Mark will lead us out for the week with the Hive Five.
Yeah, it's a B. It's a B on the High Five. I dropped the ball a little bit. I forgot because I kind of agreed to do the High Five on Sunday or like last week, or like Friday.
Said you wanted it, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted it, but then I forgot that I said that. Probably from drinking or something. And like,
was it like that was like you were like having it was Friday and you were like, I want to do it.
Yeah, and then I forgot, and I did want to do it. I drank or whatever. And the whole point is like I wanted to build up stuff the entire week, like
of course,
grab things.
That's so like the most fun High Five.
Instead, I just spent 3 hours today trying to find stuff. So my bad.
Sorry. We'll remember to spin today, and but I'm sure it'll be great.
Well, it was a misspin too. There was actually a lot of tomfoolery on that wheel spin last Friday because it was a misspin. The whole thing was a misspin. Honestly, you got to remember to do both.
I'll say it's a B on the listener content. Like I could have got more listener content, but it's an A. I also have a hilarious surprise at the end, just like Wes does. So there's an awesome surprise at the end of the High Five. Yeah,
we've all got surprises. I've got a surprise for you guys too.
Yeah, nice. Surprise!
Nice. It's the mystery box or option. It's the mystery door today.
Nice.
We're all taking it together. Speaking of the mystery box, well, there's a lot of unknown about what's happened so far in the aftermath of Hurricane Ian in Florida. But the shout out Tampa, shout out St. Pete shirts are dropping on store.hardfactor.com today, and all of the proceeds from those, besides what it costs to print and ship it to you, is going to go to the recovery efforts in Florida. Right. So
we're not taking a dime.
Not a dime. So shout out Tampa, shout out St. Pete. It's a great shirt. Check it out at store.hardfactor.com if you want to give to the recovery effort.
It's double whammy.
I'll make it the just the first thing you see when you go to the store, so you don't have to search for it.
Yeah, we want everyone to buy it because we want the hurricane relief, but also the payback. You can feel good about donating to charity. For us, the reward will be donating to charity, and then if you can explain, if anyone asks what that shirt is, that it came from your favorite podcast.
That's right.
To sign up. Yeah, there.
Everybody wins. People helping people. It's a beautiful thing. That's what happens in the wake of disasters in the USA. We help each other out.
I saw a video just before the show of people, rescuing animals, and they rescued a wolf off of someone's doorstep.
That was an awesome video. I saw that too.
Yeah. I mean, just
we played. Did we play the cat rescue one?
No, but we were all passing it around on text.
I should have played.
I've got a couple. Well, Florida Man, because it's Florida Man Friday, but I've got a couple Florida Man style
I have a couple hurricane videos, but not the cat one. So some guy like rescued a cat in Fort Myers, and his girlfriend posted it, and she was like, "This is my boyfriend risking his life to rescue a cat," which he did, and it was a cute video. And then there's a lot of hilarious retweets and comments, and someone's like, "I'm sorry, Megan, but he's all of her boyfriend now." And then there was another video of a cat which didn't go as well. It was like a weathercaster, and some guy added me in it, and he's like, "This weathercaster's an asshole because he like showed a video of a kitten, and they're like, we're gonna try to rescue the kitten," and then he deleted it from his account because the kitten died. So like everyone was like after him on Facebook for being a piece of shit because he didn't rescue the kitten in time.
He posted before they rescued.
Yeah, he posted before. Like he just posted a picture of the cat. And he's like, we're gonna try to get it indoors.
Seems like you should be rescuing the cat as opposed to taking the time.
That's what everyone was saying. That's what everyone was like. Fire this guy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's tough.
That is tough.
Well, I mean, hurricanes get crazy. It's tough. Hopefully everybody's staying safe.
That's right.
Yeah. Especially people that Mark knows down there.
That's right. Most importantly,
I was listening to the news this morning, and it kind of pissed me off because I was listening about the hurricane, and they had like, local officials on there, and they were, telling like, I mean, the reports are crazy. It's like I heard reports of hundreds of deaths. But the thing that pissed me off was like, it's like they're talking about mobilizing all these like resources. Like, we've got to ask for this. We're asking for this. It's like, why the fuck wasn't this shit just ready, standing by when this thing was in Cuba? Like all this red tape they got to go through. This shit needs to be ready to go. I didn't get it.
They just have, there's like certain authorizations like that have
to
be
be
made.
Authorize that shit ahead of time.
Yeah, it's just how the government works, though. I think it's just like,
well, that's stupid. That's my point. It's fucking stupid to operate that way.
Well, because
West for governor.
Yeah. Well, West, but when you have so many hurricanes, I guess you don't know how bad they're going to be necessarily before. I mean, it's like everybody knew it was bad, right? They had evacuation orders like 3 days in advance, right?
They knew this motherfucker was going to be bad.
I agree with you, Wes. They shouldn't have to go through any red tape. There were a bunch of utility people lined up and things like that.
I saw that, but
yeah. And
they're not rescuing
Cajun
people.
Navy was lined up.
Yeah. No, people will get in as fast as they possibly can.
Right. There's a lot of resources that have to wait on the go ahead from politicians, and that is stupid.
Yeah,
I'm with you. Preach, brother.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, let's. You guys, you want to get any other?
What else is irking you?
Yeah, I mean a lot. I apologize to listeners. I will not be on trivia this evening. I'm feeling the guilt of being a neglectful father. And
well, you got to be a good dad, but no big deal. It's not like we changed it.
It's Friday. Trivia already happened, Wes.
It's not like we completely changed the date around for you.
No, I know.
Yeah. We did.
Don't worry, Wes. Yeah. You didn't win trivia, and it's not like you would have if you had.
We'll move it back to Friday now that we know Wes hates trivia. Sorry.
Thank you.
People are listening to this on Friday, Wes.
I'll give you a cup of coffee or a.
You already know that Wes
half a pack eventually. Well, I'm sorry for not being there. All right, let's go. Let's do the news.
All right.
Yeah, cup of coffee in the big time.
Yeah. So, guys, while everyone is drooling over Jeffrey Dahmer and the new series on Netflix, literally people are fans of this dude now. They're like wishing. I saw a post like, "I wish he was still alive so we could send him pictures of our boobs."
This is why I don't like this.
Yeah.
I hate this serial killer shit.
Wish he was still alive so I could have sex with him.
I'd send him money and everything.
I can't be a part of it. The serial culture, like pop, this mixing serial killers.
Oh, you think it's weird that people are obsessed with serial killers? Will
so fucking weird.
Is that weird?
I hate it.
Yeah,
so it bothers me. It's like why are they even like discussed? And then this is like fucking been trending for days. Like what? Yeah. How many times has this been in the cup of coffee? The fucking Jeffrey Dahmer thing.
The Office parodied it the best when he was obsessed with the Strangler and then he got strangled. Toby.
They do a good job on the show of I mean, I'll admit when they talk about his like childhood and stuff, you start to feel a little bit like but then I mean he fucking strangled and like murdered like 17 people.
8 people. 15, 14.
No, it was something. It was in the teens for sure.
14 or 15.
Yeah. Anyway,
Wow, that's a lot of murders. That's a lot of cold-blooded murders.
And he
Cold-blooded
killed
murders.
and he killed two 14-year-old boys.
Yeah.
And the cops were so bad. The neighbor called the cops like 50 times. There's recordings they play on the show of the neighbor calling the cops and saying that someone's getting murdered next door. And she's like, please send someone. You never send someone. And they're like, we don't. She's like, you haven't even asked for the apartment number. And they're like, shut up, lady. And then one of the 14-year-old kids escaped, and the police found him, and they brought him back to Dahmer's house to get murdered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they didn't even look into that after he.
They were the worst police in the world.
They were homophobic racists. Is what they were.
Right, and then you were saying that they basically just let him have free roam of the place where he was killing most of the people because it was just a bunch of.
They thought
it was a crack house.
They thought it was gross that he was gay, so they didn't want anything to do with it. They were just like, ew.
They thought they thought it was it was just like under it was impoverished housing basically, and they didn't give a fuck about the people that lived in there.
And then so they just let Dahmer just rain murder down on everybody.
He killed some people at his grandma's house too.
That was the first murder.
Bad.
Yeah.
So what? So again, why? Okay, why are we? What is the point of?
Well, also I wanted to say when I was at my buffet for one yesterday. There was this like moocher, like 40-year-old dude with his mom, and they were enjoying the buffet like I was, and I overheard them. She was like, "What do you want? What do you want to do tonight? Watch Dahmer?" And that was the they were very into the Dahmer.
What a sad scene, buffet.
Yeah. But
buffet for two, followed by Dahmer.
More on buffet for one later.
I counted. There was 4 buffets for one in there with me.
There was four with you, so 5 including you, or you?
5 including me. Yeah, I guess
5 including you.
Luckily, we know. Like you said, you've got a young son. You've got a lot to look forward to in life. But I bet 2 of those 4 will be dead in the next year.
Yeah, no. Wes made sure. I saw what you did. By the way, when you sent us the picture. You made sure to include a buffet for one that was worse off than you in the photograph of your meal.
That guy was actually not a buffet for one. His friend was up getting his 5th plate. So he came back. But there was one guy in there just eating chicken wings, just looking at the wall, just staring off into space. It was amazing.
This will pass an hour of my life.
There was one real sad story in there.
All buffets for one are pretty sad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Buffet for one.
Yeah.
Buffet. That's the next shirt dropping.
Yep.
Yeah. But the reason I'm talking about Jeffrey Dahmer is because we might have a new serial killer on our hands, guys. Police in Stockton, California, they don't give a fuck about a dead serial killer because they have a live one on their hands. And this is from a Newsweek article by this girl, Julia Carbonaro. On Wednesday,
Delicious
Stockton.
name.
Yeah, really, right? Stockton police said it's investigating 43 homicides committed in the city this year, 11 more than the same time last year. And among these is a recent series of unsolved cases that share a very similar pattern. So, quote, as detectives have been looking at the data and evidence for some of the recent homicides, they noticed that homicides occurring during the night or early morning hours, and the victims were alone, according to the Stockton Police Department. Yeah. So
it was the skin shaped jigsaw piece that was cut out of all the bodies that tipped him off.
Yeah, the brand.
Yeah,
the brand of the Stockton Strangler.
Yeah.
I don't think this one has a brand, but the thing is that the chief of police said that there are enough similarities that they wanted to warn the public, saying, "quote We do see some similarity where it's really areas of darkness."
Let me guess, young woman.
I don't know. No, they're all over the
young woman alone.
They're all over the. I think it's mostly men actually. Yeah. So, and they don't rob anything. They just kill them in their cars or alone, and they don't rob them. They're just killing these people.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's bad.
Yeah, I mean
that's bad shit, man. It's not violent crime is like is like not doing so hot. There's a lot
of serial killers out there.
Yeah, there's no cameras, so this person knows, and they also think it might be a group of people doing this. So like a fucked up like
fun.
group, like some just crazy people. So there's no cameras where they're doing them. So they obviously know, like they've done some research, isolated dark places.
Online meetup.
Yeah,
so we're serious about this, right? Yeah. We're gonna have to kick this guy out. I don't think.
Well, if it's a group of people, I hope that another group of people in this area team up and beat the shit out of this group of people.
No, absolutely.
Get 'em caught.
So just a warning, if you're in California, be careful out there. Don't walk alone. So, not great for peeping Toms because, they say to stay away from areas of darkness and, being by yourself. But
maybe they're just killing peeping Toms.
maybe that could be it, Mark. Who knows? But
yeah, I mean, what if this is a vigilante group
Yeah.
could be
itself? And there's some deep, dark secrets. But I mean, we don't know anything. So
sounds like a serial killer. So
yeah, it sounds like
keep you updated. All right, guys, little sports update. Aaron Judge has done it after being stuck at 60 home runs, where he was tied with Babe Ruth for more than a week, which was his second longest homerless streak of the season. He finally broke through in Wednesday's game against the Blue Jays and has tied Roger Maris's home run record at 61.
It's about time, yeah.
Yeah, here's the final. Here's number 61 against the Blue Jays. So, yeah, a little slider that didn't slide is what they said, I think. And there's I believe that's Roger Maris's son right there who was at the game. So I don't make you watch him run around the bases, but Ruth hit 60 homers in 154 game season, in 1927. Roger hit 61 in 162 game campaign, which prompted the Major League Baseball commissioner at the time to call for some kind of distinctive mark in the record books to show
asterisk, sure.
difference. Yeah.
Because also it took him till game 162. He hit the 61st in game 162, which is
right
after Ruth didn't have that option, right? If you
exactly.
hit it, yeah, exactly.
Ruth would have hit more.
He would have hit 63 probably.
Yeah. So Judge said that the quest to get 61 did weigh on him, and some now consider him to be tied for the home run king of all time because he's, it hasn't been proven that he has.
Well, that was the other thing is he took so fucking long. I think that was probably his 154th or 155th game. Like he was on pace to hit 61 before Ruth did, but then he missed like 9 games in a row. So now I think he might have got stuck at 60 like Ruth was at 154.
How many games are in a regular season now? 160. Okay, so he's got 7 more games left.
Yeah, so he hit it 154. So he might have just got it in.
I mean, also how strict is testing? I mean, he could definitely go on a tear and hit a bunch more, but how strict is testing in the major leagues? Like, how do they?
I mean, when a guy's hitting this many home runs, I'm sure he's getting tested pretty. I mean, he'll get tested with,
I just don't know what the protocol is. But I mean, yeah, I guess the juice there, you knew everybody.
He's huge.
He's a big
enormous
dude naturally. He came in as his rookie year and hit 52 at a young age.
Oh, I'm not saying that I'm not accusing him of juicing. Right. I'm just saying now it's so strict that
I would say the best evidence towards that will is the guy in second place is at like 41 home runs or 39.
Oh yeah,
so I think that's evidence that they're testing. There's no one even in the 40s, right?
Man. Yeah. Steroid baseball was more fun. I gotta be honest.
Much more fun.
Yeah.
I gotta bring it back.
Bonds.
You know what? 73. You know what? They should start a competing league. They should start a compete. Call it
200
like
home runs
ball.
A season. Some guy.
Yeah, I don't know what you call it, but it's anything goes baseball. And there's like fat guys grilling shirtless like on the sides of the field. There's like strippers and shit. And like
it's like live golf.
Everybody's juiced
exactly.
up. Yeah,
live golf. It's 162 fucking games.
Live
That's
baseball.
Annoying and obnoxious. Let them juice, guys.
Right, and also
300 home runs a season.
Have more of a party on the sidelines.
Have him pass out on the field from juicing too much.
Yeah,
drop him dead.
Should be getting a heart attack rounding second.
Yeah,
that'd be electric.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, I guess minor league baseball may be that, right? It's just like you can
stealing bases.
Anything goes.
Stealing bases is just a fist fight. They have to throw it to second, but you have to beat up the second baseman.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, but if you added the rules and the juice would also maybe even aluminum bats too. Score could be like 30 to 20.
You hit some 700-foot home runs.
All you have to do, I think they should definitely do aluminum bats. All you have to do is put a shield in front of the pitcher though, because it could kill the pitcher if you brought in aluminum
100%. Yeah.
There's not even a pitcher. It's just a pitcher.
It might just need to be a machine if you're going to bring in aluminum bats. Yeah.
Yeah. This league would be fun as fuck.
You're going to kill some pitchers with some comebackers. Yeah.
So Judge said that, he idolized Barry Bonds growing up, still considers the 73 he hit in 2001 to be the true mark. And
He knows about the era. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, Roger Maris' son was there, and he had something to say. He said, quote, "I think it means a lot for a lot of people that he's clean. He's a Yankee, plays the game the right way, and I think it gives people a chance to look at someone who should be revered for hitting 62 home runs, and not just as a guy who did it in the American League." So now, everyone's going to be on the once those balls are going to go for $1 million. It's like a win the lottery.
Didn't the dude drop it? There was the guy dropped it, right? The Blue Jays fan?
In the last one, let's take a look. I don't know.
It was like I thought I saw something going viral of like a dude who was like dejected after he dropped the ball. Right? Because it's on the it's that guy. He drops it down into the bullpen or wherever. Yeah.
What an idiot. Well, that's gonna be it.
It's not as bad as the guy who bought the Tom Brady's last touchdown ball last season when he retired for like $2 million or something. What's it called? There's no one more annoying, in my opinion, on earth than a baseball purist that gets upset.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Upset about like Pete Rose and gets upset about like Barry Bonds. Like there's no one more annoying.
Pete Rose should start Live Baseball.
Yes. I hate baseball purists that are like,
that's the guy.
So
you have like
annoying.
John Daly and Pete Rose team up to start Live Baseball.
Yeah. So if you want to catch 62, they're playing the Baltimore Orioles tonight at Yankee Stadium. So you can tune into that.
Oh man, I wish it was Camden Yards. Hit it in the warehouse. That's nice look.
All right, moving on, guys. Great news for anyone who might be interested in a crazy woman who will definitely shake that bear with you. Marjorie Taylor Greene is getting a divorce from her husband, Perry, after 27 years. Here's the family. Nice looking family, beautiful family. Yeah. Perry is the one who filed for divorce, saying, quote, the marriage was irretrievably broken, and said I just couldn't take it anymore.
There's so many rumors of her sleeping around.
Well,
right?
Come on.
There's 100% chance she takes it ass to mouth and is a demon in the sack.
Oh, she shakes the bear for sure. And proof to that is what I'm going to show you.
Yeah. She demands ass to mouth.
Yeah.
She's like the female Matt Gaetz. Like this, she has like that horniness level. That's the room. What you hear
when the office is rocking. Don't come and knocking.
Yeah, she drinks Budweiser and fucks all night.
Yeah, she fucks you.
yeah, exactly.
CrossFit.
Yeah.
So
be strong.
The 48-year-old said in a statement that quote, marriage is a wonderful thing. I'm a firm believer in her. Added that she was proud to have raised 3 kids with her future ex. And Green's Perry said that she was an amazing mom to their children. But in the midst of this, Green doesn't look too MTG doesn't look too sad. She posted this incredibly insane video of her going hog hunting to Facebook. I'm going to play that for you guys. And guess what? You can win a chance to hop in a helicopter and go hog hunting with a soon to be. I did. Oh, I already entered.
Free?
I already entered Pat. I already entered myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's a pretty good chance you could bang her if you go on this trip.
Oh, easily. Check this out. Look how crazy it is. Here. It's Mark. It's 100%. Yeah. Here's the video.
Their offer will be on the table.
Yeah.
Skyrocketing inflation, high diesel fuel. We've got skyrocketing inflation, high diesel fuel, and Democrats' America Last policies. Democrats aren't the only one destroying farmers' ability to put food on the table. We've got wild hogs destroying farmers' fields. So we decided to go hog hunting.
There she is in the helicopter.
From the helicopter. Look
Yeah, she's got one.
Let's help American farmers out. Sign up below and let's go in that helicopter and go hog hunting. Enter to win now.
I'll give you a blowy in the copter.
Yeah, and she's got like lightning bolts and like
Thor. She's got
Thor eyes. Yeah,
Thor eyeballs and like lightning coming out. It's really weird. That was a strange video.
Really is. But if you want to win a chance to probably fuck Marjorie Taylor Greene in the bush somewhere, you can
All
go
you have to do is you have to get a kill though. You're
you
gonna
gotta
have to get a kill, or she's not gonna be turned on.
Right. Oh, definitely not. You got to get an impressive kill.
Yeah, you got to get a kill, and then you can get another kill if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So go to mtgHogHunt.com. There it is, and you can go hog hunting with MTG there. Yeah, shake those bears, baby.
It is, hog hunting is fun, and I guess because since it's a nuisance, but I mean, like it's like whitetail a lot of places too. So I don't know. It's not like how is her going hog hunting in a helicopter, sticking it to a Biden in America last? That's where she loses me. I don't
she just enjoys doing it. She just enjoys doing it.
Right now, it's just like this is. Fuck him. Now let's go get in this copter and hog.
Tell you who's sticking it to is her husband.
Yeah. It gets all these conservative men horny. Marjorie Taylor Greene hog hunting is there's guys jerking off to that video.
You think so?
Oh, are you kidding me? Her and her little tank top and with a fucking giant gun. Yeah.
Sports bra.
Signing up with one hand and yanking it with the other.
Oh yeah. And when you do sign up, you get this notice, and it says you can enter for a second, third, fourth time just by donating. So I've already gotten 8 calls from Washington D.C. for putting in my number today.
Oh man.
All right.
So,
West on the list.
That's right. Well, we'll try to get it. I mean, I think being in Texas might help. All right. Let's move on to the top story of the day, or
The cream of the crop.
Sad news, guys. We at the time we were recording yesterday, it was breaking. Didn't see it, but Coolio has moved on to his gangster's paradise in the sky at the age of 59. He passed away early Wednesday evening at the age of 59 again. Do you guys want to know his real name, or is that going to kind of spoil it? Yeah. Okay. I didn't think so.
Coolio.
Yeah, he's Coolio.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he blew up in 95 when he released Gangster's Paradise for the soundtrack of Dangerous Minds with, of course, the very attractive Michelle Pfeiffer. What a movie. What a song. Probably top 20 of all time, I'd say. Maybe even top 10 songs. Made the summer of 95 incredible.
Big for us kids born in the 80s, right?
Yeah. Huge.
Yeah.
Huge song.
Huge song.
He was like he was
everyone knew
bumping
the lyrics to that. Yeah.
He was bumping at like field day. Yeah, it was like
I played it last night and I still knew like 60% of the lyrics because just heard it so many
played
times.
It like 3 times this morning. So he TMZ shittily reported in their initial report that like no drugs or paraphernalia were found near his body when they arrived, which I gotta say, that's a shitty thing to say. But a toxicology report will be done to determine how he died. But yeah, R.I.P. Coolio. And one special thing about
Coolio,
he
did Gangsta's Paradise. You can't say that. Why don't you just leave all that out of it? If you don't.
Leave it out.
Yeah.
Just say we don't know how he died, but there wasn't any like everyone thinks
and
he probably OD'd, but we don't know.
And like you were thinking, you were right. He was high.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean it's just shitty to say. But we. We were huge fans of Coolio, so much so that while we were doing in our sketch comedy group, Who Do You Know Here, which in addition to the 4 hosts here included our buddy Colin and Eric Sollenberger, aka PFD Commenter, and we produced a video called Upper Deck, the Upper Deck Crew, UDC, and it is about revenge when you take a shit in the top of someone's toilet in the tank where the water fills up.
I think we give the definition in the video, don't we?
We do, but I just want to say it because But,
some people might not get it when it's behind music. They're just really jamming because it's a jam.
There's a text box in the front opening screen that explains it. Maybe they're not watching the video though.
Exactly. So I highly recommend that you watch this video because you will see all of us.
It's a music video. It is.
What is? How old were we when we did this? How long ago? How long ago was this?
Early 20s, you were mid 20s?
20 something,
yeah. I mean, over 10 years ago. And the beat is banging. You guys remember who did this beat? I forget.
Brass Palms, probably?
No, it wasn't Brass Palms. It was
Larry Ziff?
Larry Ziff, I think.
Oh, Larry Ziff.
Yeah, I believe it was Larry Ziff.
Shout
if
out
not,
Larry Ziff.
sorry. Anyway, we're going to play the full video for you because it is a banger, and we hope you enjoy. There's the definition: to take a crap in the top of a toilet, turning the water brown.
I see you over there.
There's skinny
You done run your mouth to the wrong crew, and now this is gonna happen. We're gonna shit in your toilet top. Yeah, perch our asses on top of your toilet, gargoyle style, and drop bombs. You step on our shoes, you getting upper decked. You look at our girls, and you're gonna get upper decked.
Mark's
Kick us out
mustache
to party,
is
and
amazing.
you getting upper decked. Cause we're the motherfucking upper deck crew, aka Brownwater Boys, aka Secret Stew Squad, aka the Top 10 Terrorists.
When you see that brown water flow down, that's when you know UDC's in your town.
This is Will.
Don't fuck with us cause we won't play around. Lift up the lid and we crank it around.
Lots of effects.
When you see that brown water flow down, that's when you know UDC's in your town. Don't fuck with us cause we won't play around. Lift up the lid and we crank it around.
Listen up, motherfuckers, you about to meet 6 low down suckers in the UDC. Upper deck and crew, that's how we're known. It's already too late when we enter your home. Doing dirt like work to your porcelain chin. Lift off the top, drop the cosmos in. Brown water runs deep when you try the drain. Had to UD my mom just to join the game. Spreading cheeks like ties on the toilet shelf. Let the rest of the crew introduce
My
themselves.
name is Steak Stank Sticky. Disrespect me and I'll drop brown Twinkie. Spitting on your face like a undercover slinky. Now I'm deep in your drum like a cheap with stinky. Bitches act the rules cause I can't have a number. That's a bad move, girl. Now you're gonna need a plumber. I'm a porcelain god and I'm raining brown thunder. Stink, stink, sticky. Ass like a Bible. We're in the house, so you better lock your bathroom. Don't fuck with me, cause I gotta take a crap soon.
When you see that brown water flow down,
Bars.
that's when you know UDC's in your town. Don't fuck with us cause we won't play around. Lift up the lid and we crank it around. When you see that brown water flow
R.I.P.
down,
Coolio.
that's when you know UDC's in your town.
Of course, the background signal's all so simple.
Cause we won't play around. Lift up the lid
Comes
and we
PFT.
crank it around.
The boxing ring video is amazing.
Don't nobody mess with me. I'm in the upper deck crew, the EDC. The Brownwater Boys making dirty ass noise. I take the shit your toilet enjoys. Look up top now, look out below. The UDC roll wherever I go. Bacteria in my ass, E. coli, anthrax. When I take a shit, I jerk off on your tampon.
Yeah, I'm like a woman, like to do it on top. Get your piggy to the flush or watch the brown drop. Call me A-Rod, I'm going up the deck. What's the stench in your bathroom? You better go inspect. It's a UDC, since our upper deck crew. If you fuck with us, we give revenge with our poo. I turn white to brown like a fern of action. Your toilet bowl is reverse Michael Jackson.
When you see that brown water flow down, that's when you know UDC's in your town. Don't fuck with us cause we won't play around. Lift up the lid and we crank it around. When you see that brown water flow down, that's when you know UDC's in your town. Don't fuck with us cause we won't play around.
Dumping a lot,
Lift up the lid and we crank it around.
Yeah.
Ignored that.
That was just randomly in Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
we could,
Yeah.
near the boxing ring where we recorded the majority of the video.
You do not put a no dumping sign around the UDC crew. They will ignore it. Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the scenes is Will sweating with smoke like the guy in the Gangster's Paradise video. So that was an homage to
Coolio.
to Coolio.
That's why we played it.
Been one of our
Played that.
inspirations, yeah, from the start, as you guys said.
That's right. So
right.
yeah, there you go. Check that out on YouTube for the full video.
I googled his real name and I Coolio.
You regret it,
Coolio.
don't you?
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Coolio.
I'm not looking it up.
Don't look it up.
R.I.P. Coolio.
All right, guys. When you guys think of fall, what do you think of? Besides pumpkin pie.
How effing busy I am all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot going on.
A lot going on. Lots of travel.
yeah.
No time.
I just remembered
to-
5 things I got to do right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I got no time, Wes.
Nope. Yeah. Luckily, our new sponsor, Factor, that's right, FACTOR, is ready to help you with your busy schedule by delivering ready-to-eat meals. All you got to do is pop them in the microwave or the oven or smoothies. You just boop, crack it open, drink on the go, snacks, anything you want. They are
all good
here. Yeah. Make it easy. And it's cheaper than takeout, which is, eat healthy, cheaper than takeout, win-win, right? Perfect mealtime solution for on-the-go lifestyle. Never frozen meals are delivered ready to heat in 2 minutes. And they offer
fresh
30.
too.
Yeah, fresh.
Like they taste great.
Yeah, absolutely. 30 plus meals per week and 36 plus add-on options they offer, like smoothies, juices, snacks. It's cheaper than takeout. Again, thanks to their commitment to ingredients with integrity, you can actually feel good about what you're eating every day. So change your order up every week with plans from 4 to 18 meals per week, or pause, reschedule your deliveries anytime. Like if you're going out of town, you're not going to be there to get them. Just hit the pause button. When you come back, they'll be ready to serve you as they always will be. So they have endless options too, like keto, calorie smart, vegan and veggie, and protein plus, or get chef crafted, chef's choice meals.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
They know what they're doing, those chefs.
pretty good.
You can't go wrong. I've loved everything I've tried from Factor.
Yeah, the protein plus preference.
You're getting people to sign up just by like your wife's office, right? Like people are
they smell it.
People are smelling it and looking at the food, and they're like, "Fuck, where'd you get that?"
What is that?
Yes,
I think that's what somebody asked her. They're like, "What? What?"
Yeah.
Right.
And then it's that good. It does. It's really
like white bread sandwich.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
absolutely. Dietitian approved. So they're healthy. Again, 30 plus grams of protein in those protein meals. So if you're looking to make gains, you might want to look into it. So head to go.factor75.com/hardfactor130. Use code hardfactor130 to get $130 off across 6 boxes. That's code hardfactor130 at go.factor75.com/hardfactor130 for $130 off. And again, all these promo codes, all the information you need to help us by supporting our sponsors is always in the description of the podcast on everywhere you can see it.
Always use our code, please.
Yeah, please. Really
yes, please. Also, on Factor, I've tried a bunch of other meal delivery services like this, and this one is by far the best that I've tried. Just everything. The packaging is more convenient in terms of like how you can recycle it and all that. It's the best. So
it is.
We have a great deal going on, so take advantage.
I forgot to do the joke of the day. So, guys, why did the Scarecrow win an award? This one will get you laid guaranteed this weekend, I promise.
Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Yeah.
What?
Because he was quiet. Because he didn't move. Because he was a scarecrow. Because he was made of straw.
Because he was outstanding in his field.
Classic. That was great.
Reader's Digest strikes again.
That was a good one.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'll get you laid.
That's the top of
Tell
the charts.
that to MTG in the helicopter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you just
Right,
nail
and
a
then
hog.
immediately shoot a hog between the eyes.
Yeah, hold on. Let me nail this hog real quick.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then you can just unzip.
Yeah.
It's on. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's on for real. Just like it's on right now with our other sponsor. Today's episode was also brought to you by MyBookie. You know football. I know you do. Just like us. We pick winners all the time. The wheel picks winners all the time. So why not get paid for picking those winners at MyBookie? Bet single game spreads, money line, or parlay multiple games together to increase your payouts. Low contest entry fees and over $500,000 to be won. Make it so you don't have to be a pro gambler to get in on the fun. Lots of options. You can deposit just a little and you can get in, start spreading, some action on the board. And the board is tasty this weekend. So getting started is easy. Just visit mybookie.ag and use promo code FACTOR on your first deposit to secure a double deposit bonus. That's promo code FACTOR FACTOR to get your first deposit match dollar for dollar all the way up to $1,000 if you want to go that far.
Baby.
MyBookie is a proven sports book that makes it simple to bet and win. So make this your winning season exclusively at MyBookie. Go to mybookie.website/hardfactor and use promo code FACTOR to get the double deposit bonus and get in on the football season action at MyBookie. Again, all the links will be in the show notes, description of the show, wherever you watch. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It'll be there. All right, fellas. We got to take a little trip, but it's not the kind that we used to take. And thank you, Darcel, for
those motherfuckers. We had an inside track, and someone that worked at TikTok had it put up for reviews, special ask, and it still got denied. They're like, nope, they bully too much. They're too handsome. They're too funny. But mainly
too hot for TikTok.
But mainly they bully too much. So
literally too hot for TikTok.
We're too hot for TikTok. Everyone insult TikTok. We have a permanent war against TikTok now.
Well, we'll see what we can do. I don't know if we're giving up the fight yet. We certainly are starting more burner accounts.
I've given it up.
So follow those. But we're also at the same time definitely. I mean, we're at odds. They've said they've closed the door on us.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
Yeah. So we're not going to take a trip there, Mark. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. It's okay. We're gonna be back on our feet there in no time at all, Mark. But we're gonna take a trip somewhere else. I'll let the Macho Man.
We're going to
the danger zone.
Oh man.
We're going to the danger zone. We're taking Miss Elizabeth and we're marching ourselves straight into the danger zone with the Macho Madness.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, it is seriously to the danger zone though. First to the danger zone of Hurricane Ian, where sadly there is much devastation and potential for loss of life being reported. As we talked about at the top, there's nothing concrete as of the time we're taping. Some people are saying some things, other people are saying others, but we know that it's especially bad in the area of Lee County and Fort Myers. And so here is the scene from Fort Myers Beach. And you guys can just describe to the audience sort of
holy
just
fuck.
Total devastation. The building's just flattened, basically. Unless it's a massive structure, like a huge, multi-story big structure, just totally flattened, like little storefronts and everything gone. So get the shout out Tampa, shout out St. Pete shirt if you want to support the recovery cause. You can tell by the footage already. There's going to be a big recovery cause, so
yes,
they're going to need the help. But also, there are Florida men. And it's Florida Man Friday after all, standing defiant in the storm. And unfortunately, because they're Florida men, I have to play the videos on silent for you guys because they're blasting heavy metal over the sounds, licensed music heavy metal over the sounds of hurricane winds, unfortunately. But that's how Florida Man does it. The first Florida Man I'm going to show you guys is his name is Dabby Bros 0420 on TikTok. And he refused to let the hurricane force winds stop him from dabbing outside. And you can see him. It's just amazing the determination he shows right here. Awesome. You see him?
I had this in the Hive Five too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Now it's going to be a B minus. He was playing the Scorpions Rock You Like a Hurricane. That's why you can't play.
Yeah, can't play.
He was just getting high and getting winded. He looks like he was having a good time. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Sorry. It was such an amazing video that
great minds think alike. I might play it again during the High Five. Yeah.
It's pretty good. Unfortunately for the audio listeners, you can't really hear it because
it's because he's playing Scorpions Rock You Like a Hurricane. Here I am. Remember we had that running joke that all the Scorpion songs are the same. Like their other song is like, yes, I am.
Sure, aren't they all the same? They all kind of sound like Rock You Like a Hurricane.
Yeah.
And next, former Hard Factor guest Lane Pittman. He is back in top form at the top of a hill with an American flag. He recreated his viral scene, except this time he's like at the top of a beach. Good. It looks like. Oh yeah, he's fit.
He's on a dune. Yeah, something maybe.
Yeah, the flag. Lane's working it. He'll help in the recovery too. So yes, Floridians are not giving up. Okay, that's not that they never would give up.
No.
Nobody down there would. Okay, so don't count them out.
Never.
No, I think that they'll be back already. I think they're already back.
They're still partying.
Florida Fridays are going to be crazy because they're going to amp it up. Now they're just riled up. It's like Ian was like shaking a hornet's nest,
Well, yeah, loot. I mean, I hate to say it, but maybe some looting. We'll see next Florida Man Friday.
Hopefully not a lot of violence, but some funny crime, maybe.
Yeah, it's a danger zone right now for sure. Next, we follow Vice President Kamala Harris to an all-time danger zone, the DMZ. Demilitarized zone between North and South Korea, where, that could pop off at any moment. They're always like testing missiles, threatening each other constantly. Here is the Veep's remarks.
The United States shares a very important relationship, which is an alliance with the Republic of North Korea.
Oh. Wait, see?
What?
What's wrong with those two?
We don't want an alliance with North Korea, right?
Yeah. No, that was a total fuck up, Mark.
South Korea.
Yeah.
She's on a trip honoring the relationship of the U.S. and South Korea, and
she said North Korea.
Yeah, on accident.
God, they're dumb.
Yeah. So, anyways,
It doesn't take much to become, president. Like our last two presidents are complete bozos.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree. I mean,
it seems like anyone can be president. Like
and Kamala's like the female.
the Rock's winning like polls. Like anyone can be president.
When she speaks,
doesn't matter.
It's a different kind of dumb though. I mean, she just is so boring and insulting. I mean,
but she's not only she's boring, but you can tell there's not much like substance behind what's going on.
With Kamala, it looks like she doesn't give a shit, right?
Right, she doesn't give a fuck. She has no idea.
Yeah, it looks like
she doesn't know
care,
which Korea she's in.
Right.
She's
What am I supposed to do today? I don't really care.
What was I supposed to say? Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's South Korea. Oh, that's where we've been for a week, ma'am. Oh.
North and South are two very distinctive different words.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, it's just it's like it's real life Veep. It's real life Veep with Veep. Veep Kamala. This Veep. Yeah. So, anyways, danger zone. She's in the. She'll be coming home. She was honoring South Korea. Whoopsie.
Get her home. She's tired.
Yeah, she's coming home. And then finally to the danger zone of the Baltic Sea, guys, where Sweden has found another leak. Wouldn't you know it? Another leak in that Nord Stream natural gas pipeline from Russia to Germany. Okay, here's the location of it. You see, the pipeline runs all the way from Vyborg, Russia, over there to Greifswald, Germany. And the leaks have been discovered right between Sweden, Poland, and like Germany and Denmark in the Baltic Sea, near an island called Bornholm. Okay. And so the Swedes and the Danes, I think, is who's spotted the leaks all so far. Yeah. So, I mean, obviously there's a lot of finger pointing. NATO says it's obviously Russian sabotage. They're sabotaging the gas flow to Europe. Russia says it was a U.S. state-sponsored terrorism that caused all these 4 gas leaks here in the Nord Stream pipeline. And then Norway is sending ships to try and block the Russians, probably, or whoever it is, from destroying more of the pipeline. So
could this potentially be a fire hazard with all that gas leak?
No, it's just leaking methane, which is bad for the environment to leak straight out like that, straight into the air.
Drop ignite that shit into the ocean.
I guess you could. Yeah, I mean, but then it would just burn off right on top of the water, right?
For forever though, for like a week.
Yeah, well, until the gas stopped flowing.
Yeah.
The gas leak, as you guys. Yeah, it's got to be bad for wildlife.
Definitely bad for fishes.
They're breathing in methane.
Swimming through that methane cloud.
Yeah. That's going up through your coral.
Yeah, that'll pass a lot of passed out fishes.
Mm-hmm. Those are dead. Yeah, no, they're gonna have deformities and stuff. Yeah, no, so as you guys know, the gas leaks look absolutely nuts from the drone shots. But the good news is that there's no more gas flowing, into the pipes, either pipeline, 1 or 2.
Yeah.
So that's not a devastating amount of gas leaking like for the earth, like for the globe. But the bad news is that the same thing. There's no more gas flowing and winter is coming and Europe needs heat. And
right.
So
I noticed my gas down the street went up 20 cents in the last couple of days.
Well, this is different,
dude, in Reno, right? It's never been low. Like it's different,
but this is probably
this isn't petroleum,
blamed
right?
on
it's like heat. It's like natural.
This is natural gas, but still, there's an energy shortage in general.
Everyone in North Europe is going to freeze to death this winter.
Potentially, they're already handing out blankets, like in some places.
It's like Ebenezer Scrooge style from the Christmas Carol.
Right,
they're freezing their nuts off in like a 1920s wooden building.
Yeah. So, and there's like an energy shortage in general because we've, haven't been expanding drilling in North America for quite a while. So, and so because Russia drills the rest of it, them in Saudi Arabia. You need heat in the winter. There's quite an energy squeeze. Yep. And Germany's really feeling it too. Their inflation just skyrocketed. You know, there was like the it finally came down to the consumers.
You know what this is? This is a long play from Russia. They're still sour grapes, you know, maybe rightfully so, about how many people they lost in World War II, more than any other country, and it was freezing and they all died, and now they want other people to freeze to death in Europe that didn't step up against Germany. That's what I think it is. Long play.
So you think that they're just long playing it back?
Yep. So like now you freeze to death in 2022 winter, like we did in 1945 or whatever the fuck year. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, we'll see where it goes from here. I mean, it's not great. It's not great. Also, Russia they're annexing the Donbass. So we'll see how that changes their invasion. They're claiming that the citizens voted to join Russia, blah, blah, blah. I'm glad I went second because that is going to be a lot less fun than the Hive Five. So.
Yeah. You did take my best video though. So.
Well, yeah. But Mark, when you do
actually, I have a better one.
Mark, when you do the Nord Stream pipeline being destroyed,
yeah, you needed something.
You need something else. You got to soften the blow.
I'll give you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I took the dab guy.
That's fine. All right, are we on to the high five?
Yeah,
let's do it. Yeah. Okay, so first, let's do a quick Fat-a-thon update. So for week 3, it looks like the data just came in, and as a group, we've lost well over 200 pounds in 3 weeks. So, woo! Congratulations, us. That's a nice sized adult human deleted. Way to go, us. It also looks like I'm in first place, okay? Down 22 pounds and well over 7% of my starting weight, almost 8%. Let's call it 8%. Why not? No big deal. Will's in second place, down 21 pounds and a devilish 6.66%.
Hey, I'm the mark of the beast right now.
You better do something about that. 6.66.
I got to lose weight. Ooh.
Rounding out your top 5 is data expert, organizer, owner of the analytics, our Discord manager, Greg Riley, who's won 2 of these competitions and can now skydive because of it. And then you've got awesome. Choo Choo Durr in 4th and Hard Factor Wes. Choo Choo Drew in 4th and Hard Factor Wes in 5th out of like 50 people.
Wow.
3 of us are in the top 5.
We're in the top 5. Look at that. Yeah. Hey, listeners, step it up, you know?
Yeah. Come on, guys. There's 50
compete? Huh? Also, we're fat asses though. So they're not there's a lot of normal sized people in there.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Courtney B, who's normal sized, and she's in 6th place. Good for her.
Hell yeah.
I also think we need a new hype video from Thor Smash because he didn't get Wes the first time, and Wes is still going to buffets for 1.
That's true. Well, the
still going to buffets for 1 over there. That's why we need to bump Wes up from 5th place. Thor needs to weigh in on that.
Yeah, that's true. Buffets for 1.
Yeah.
I don't know where he stands on cheat days. I don't think he does cheat days. The thing was, we were planning to bring Thor back for when somebody gained, but nobody's gained yet. But
well, that's not true. 2 people have gained. In last place are loyal Hive, not host. In last place are loyal Hive members and original Hive trip members, Kevin Nash and Nolan. Who Nolan now lives in Maine, but he's from Tampa. Kevin Nash is in Tampa. Those guys might have had some stress eating going on thanks to stupid Hurricane Ian. We hope that you and your families and your friends and homes and everything out there made it out okay, fellas.
Yeah, but those guys were skinny. They didn't really need to.
Yeah. They gained a couple pounds. That's just fine.
Hope your fat asses are safe.
Yeah. I guess the hurricane didn't take away all the cheesesteaks, or French fries. Anyways, everyone remember to order those Factor meals if you want to save money on takeout and lose some pounds. There's 50 plus in the Fadathon, so we're going to lose a literal ton, I think, when it's all said and done.
That's right. Also, I think that like we were talking about it just offline the other day. It's a really good thing for everybody who's in that thing. Like when you try to beat your weight from the last week, no matter what, it just always helps you to so even if you're not like competing with anything, it's just a good idea to like weigh yourself once a week, try to be lighter or the same.
It's hard to go up in weight 2 weeks in a row if you're taking it seriously because you're exactly. So it ends up being good. All right, let's do some voicemails. There's only 3 today. Let's check them out.
Hey, Colin from California. So I'm on fucking days off early, so I'm able to make the trivia night this week. But that's not what I'm calling about. I am seriously getting super fucking over the whole entire everyone's scared with COVID. I literally have a fucking mild cough. Now, mind you, I smoke a pack and a half a day, and they're like, "Oh, you got a fucking cough, so it's gotta be COVID." When the fuck are we gonna get over this shit? when are we going to be fine to be like, hey, you might have a cough because you fucking smoke a pack and a half a day, and you have a drinking problem whenever you're home.
Right.
But
well,
just hear me out on I just want to know your boys' information. Like, I'm fucking drunk right now. I just got home, and have a great fucking day.
Yeah. His first mistake was living in the state of California. So he's like, hey, I'm Colin from California. Why is everybody giving me a rough time about COVID?
Right.
I'm Colin from California. Colin from California, you live in the most strict state about COVID.
That's part of it. I think also it might be that he, is just back from the oil rig, covered in his fingernails are covered in grease, and he's smoking a pack and a half and hacking up on everyone. And they're all like, maybe they're just like, this guy's disgusting, as opposed to like,
California's
maybe take a shower, Colin.
Yeah, they're probably not worried about COVID, Colin.
Yeah, I think they're worried about you. Go shower.
They're just disgusted by you.
Yeah.
No, I think it's California.
I'm drunk. I just got off the oil rig, 2 weeks on the rig, and they're giving me agita.
He has to see. The thing is, Colin has to drive from inland California to coastal California to get on this
he's
rig.
in the wrong state.
Yeah.
No one else. No one,
so if he has to go from Bakersfield to the coast, the give a fucks about COVID go up by about 1 billion% probably. So once you get to the coast, everybody's like, "Where's your mask? Where you at, fucking COVID?" Yeah.
Well, I feel for Colin because actually this morning I went to go get coffee at the 7-Eleven down the street. And as I'm going to check out, the lady behind the counter was wearing a mask. And as I went to check out, I had to sneeze. So I ended up sneezing into my sweatshirt and got gross shit all over my sweatshirt.
Yeah.
And because I was just trying to hold the sneeze back because
on display.
Yeah, and then my snot's on display, all because she was wearing a mask. I was like, I can't sneeze in front of this woman because she's gonna think I have COVID. Like,
it creates an awkward situation when there's one person and there's like 1 billion other, because you have to avoid them. You feel like you have to avoid them.
Yeah, I felt like a pariah.
Whatever, man. I mean, it's just eventually it's going to go away. There's going to be look, Russia's already bombing the Nord Stream pipeline. All right. There's going to be other shit to worry about. There's a recession coming. The stock market crashed through the fucking floor.
It's all good, Colin. No one's concerned about your
pretty soon
your cough.
People will stop giving a fuck about your cough.
Yeah.
They just want you to stay away from them, Colin.
Yeah. It's more your total, your everything. Yeah. It's not your cough, Colin. All right. Let's play the next one.
Hi, I'm Brianna. I live in Ohio. I'm a big fan of the show. I usually silently listen and told myself I would never call for a voicemail, but I did just listen to the One Chip Challenge, and I was cringing the whole time because I did it a few years ago, and it is a night ruiner. I only ate a little corner, and a little bit of dust got on my lip, and my whole lip was inflamed for the next day. I was just rubbing vanilla ice cream on my tongue and drinking so much milk because it hurt. It hurt so bad. It ruined the whole night. My whole stomach hurt because it was so spicy, and 2, because it was just so much dairy in my system. And I can't believe you just did that and made him do that. That shit was, oh my God, I feel so bad. This whole fucking Friday's ruined. Okay, anyways, love you guys. Love the show. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
you, Brianna.
It's always nice to hear from a lady.
Yeah,
it is. And I'm sorry that was your experience.
He wanted to do it.
Yeah, no. There was also calls for it when we did the thing, because we posted a clip on Instagram where I was kind of poo-pooing the people getting called to the hospital.
Right.
And so there was people in the comments being like,
to be clear, Will likes spicy challenges.
Yeah. And I don't have a problem doing it.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem doing it at all. So that the guys didn't make me do it. I would say the internet made me do it.
Right.
And then
exactly.
And then I'm sorry that's your experience, Brianna, because you saw I wore gloves, right? You saw I wore the latex gloves. I knew to eat it real quick and then just drink 2 glasses of milk. And then because I didn't get it like the
I would have been like Brianna.
The stuff didn't get on my skin. It didn't get on my lips. Didn't get. So I just chewed it down real quick, drank 2 glasses of milk, and that was and literally 10 hours later, whoop, one little very, very, very hot shit. I won't lie. When that first 15 minutes is also extremely hot. You're sweating. Your heart's racing. You're sweating. It's crazy. The adrenaline's pumping.
I would have been freaking out the cats for 24 hours.
But I'm sure you could. It could be a horror story, like she's saying. Yeah, if you got it all over your fingers and shit, and then you got it on your lips and your face, and like, oh yeah, it would get bad.
That dust is like glitter.
What I was saying in the Discord server the next morning, like, because I was up like just talking shit in there because I was taking a hot shit because I got woke up, and I was saying that like the fuck, what was I saying about that? I totally lost my train of thought.
Let's move on to the last voicemail.
Totally lost my train of thought
It's
about
all
that.
good. Last one.
Good morning, boys. Amish Brock calling in with your Amish fact of the week. This week we were talking about a story that is outside of my home, Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, and actually occurred in Ohio. There was a traffic incident, which no surprise when it comes to the Amish, but traffic incident that involved a Amish buggy and a fucking tractor trailer. So this 15-year-old Amish kid pulled out in front of a tractor trailer on the highway, and I've made the comment before that the Amish, they don't care about their animals, and of course the horse was hit and killed. There's no evidence to suggest that the Amish buggy didn't pull out in front of him and then bail. He was ejected from the buggy, but like I said, he could have just bailed. He's gonna be fine, but the horse, yeah, the horse is fucking dead. The tractor trailer's obviously fine. That's a lot of weight behind it there. But yeah, they're out there fucking killing animals still, and just no respect for anybody but themselves. They just doing everything they can to inconvenience people, because that road was shut down for almost an hour, which holy fuck, if that was me and I was in that line of traffic, I'd have been losing my goddamn mind. But boys, have a great fucking week. I will be calling in next week. See ya.
Love you, Amish Brock. Lancaster County sounds horrible for both horses and commuters because of the Amish.
Yeah.
Also, figured out what I was going to say. So I was saying in the Discord that the worst thing I've ever had, not the hot wing challenge, which was worse than the one chip, not the one chip, but the at one time I got like super hot pepper on my dick, like from my fingers to my dick, and that was the worst hot spicy pain challenge I've ever had, and that was just
challenge.
That was me being a fucking idiot. Yeah, it was me being a moron and
there's no pepper dick challenge.
Oh, dude, that was the worst. It was pain. It was like vomit level pain.
I believe it. We used to put icy hot on our drunk as a day.
No, it was 10 times worse than that. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Oh boy. Okay. How about some listener submitted content from the Discord? How about first up? There was some debate about buffets for one. Breakdown on this this week's Hive Hour on Patreon and on the Hive Hour thread in Discord. It says, first of all, Charles wants to let everyone know that Pat not flushing to pee is insane. It's like walking into a men's room at the bar every time. The smell, yeah.
And then he's yellow, let it mellow, bro.
But then he also says, Wes, there's no shame in going to a buffet by yourself. It's the same as going to a movie by yourself, which I agree is not.
I agree.
Not that.
I was not shamed at all.
And then Lombard Choking goes, I've hit the Chinese buffet in Effingham, Illinois a few times, always by myself. And then I replied to
Lombard, you're on the fucking road.
I replied to Lombard, you're a truck driver, Lombard. Wes is just a weirdo.
Yeah. I laughed at that one too, Mark. So there was more laughing faces later.
Yeah. Thank you.
Always by myself.
I stand by buffet for one being a wild move.
I'm
check
jealous
in on your
of
buffet
it now.
for one, people, folks. They need
I'm jealous of Wes's buffet for one. My cheat day is about to be buffet for one. I want to lose weight and be a buffet for one guy all at the same time.
There you go.
Do it.
Here's no shame, I guess. Here's not Chandler Bing sending in a picture of a guy playing a ukulele on her flight this past week, and she blames us talking about. She's like, "Why did you talk about that Southwest flight? I'm now screwed over on this flight from hell. This moron's playing a ukulele," and it's a picture of a jackass.
it was crazy.
And walking up and down the aisle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nuts. So Mark,
like a fucking mariachi band.
Yeah.
At the start of the week, I had the picture. I showed the picture of her getting on the plane. They just were holding it. Then they got delayed, and her flight attendant starts playing it in the fucking aisle.
Yeah, like it's not bad enough that they're delayed. They start playing the ukulele.
Yeah, like an intermission show. Like,
right.
And they're not even going to Hawaii.
Someone at Southwest ordered too many ukuleles.
They're going to like Ohio.
Yeah.
Playing the ukulele.
It was like
They got
Oklahoma.
too many ukuleles laying around.
It was Texas and Oklahoma, I think. Yeah.
They'll be delayed going to Columbus. But hey,
here's a ukulele song. Here's Wonderwall on the ukulele. Let's play some user submitted videos. The first one, a couple hurricane ones. The first one was the guy taking
Dabby Bros.
Dabby Bros. That was sent in by A-Rob and some other people. And then after that, let me play this one. This one's crazy. This one was sent in by A-Rob. Who sent in the other one? Neil sent in the Dabby Bros. But here, this one's by
12 hours now. There is no water in the Gulf of Mexico. This is something I've never seen. I sure hope it doesn't come back all at once. But I tell you, this is bizarre. Millions and millions of gallons of water have just disappeared. They're probably all sitting in somebody's town down south, but I can tell you, I could literally walk half a mile out there. I won't do it because it's probably pretty soft and not even see water. Anyways, usually, as I said, water is up to the line on the wall and it goes to Texas. I can probably walk halfway to Texas. So I just hope it doesn't come back all at once. That could be a little scary. I mean, usually, you can't see all the way, but it's miles and miles of just grass, seagrass. I'll update again, but there are billions of gallons of water that need to come back. Stay safe, everybody. Update probably tomorrow, because once it gets dark, I won't be able to show anything.
There you go. Yeah. So that's nuts, right?
True.
My wife sent me a video from Tampa also. Shout out Tampa, shout out St. Pete. And it was of Tampa Bay. And it's the same thing. And the lady's like, if you don't know how hurricanes work, they suck up all the water before they hit, like when they're approaching. So Tampa Bay was just gone.
It's like a tsunami, what tsunamis do.
It's scary. She's like, we're about to get fucking dumped on because Tampa Bay is empty. It's going to come back with wind.
Imagine being a fish and your home gets aired out.
It's weird.
That kind of suck.
Yeah.
They're getting fucked with too, just like the people on land.
For sure.
It's a whole mess.
Fish.
Did they ever
It's not the methane, it's the hurricanes.
Speaking of the methane being bombed out of those pipes, did they ever figure out if you could nuke a hurricane? Did your research come?
No.
To that? Okay.
No. I feel like
because Trump asked, right?
Yeah, if you could nuke the hurricane, like from space,
just change its course, like the dart on the asteroid rock.
That'd be awesome. Yeah,
I bet it would.
Just fly into it. Yeah. What if you could hit it with another hurricane?
What Florida should try? Florida should try to eject Mount Trashmore into the hurricane. So as soon as the hurricane starts sucking up the water, just fill it with trash from the bottom, from Mount Trashmore.
Yeah. Could do that.
Doral.
Wasn't dumping ice in the water also a theory that would help get rid of it because it feeds off warm
boats.
Water?
Yeah, ice boats and bubble boats.
They were gonna shoot cold water into the hot water. Yeah. With all the boats. Yeah.
That makes sense, right?
Right. Yeah, but you would need like a billion boats.
Right.
The bubble boat captain job.
Yeah, it's too many boats.
Well, when automation happens, then they'll be like, okay, there's no more jobs for you on land. You're going to have to go out and man a bubble boat, and that's it.
Bubble boat. So yeah, one last video submission. This was from Mike, and boy, I would not have wanted to be Razor Ramon or Ric Flair at the 1992 Survivor Series.
Ooh. 2 weeks.
He just snorts at the end.
That is insane.
Those two together. Holy shit. Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior.
You think they did some uppers before that one?
They might have. Yeah. They might have done some uppers. All of them.
Holy shit.
Snorted a whole table off, and then they're like, let's cut the promo.
Yeah, it's time.
Ultimate Warrior just sucks compared to Macho Man. He's just a weird. He's just
Macho
a
Man's
weirdo.
such a better performer. Yeah.
Macho Man has to play off his weirdness. He's like, okay, I
Right.
like that. Yeah.
Just turn around,
Sure. Yeah.
Show
Turn
us
around.
your
Let me talk about your huge muscles. All right.
Shut up and turn around.
Yeah.
Show him your back.
You see any back door here?
I didn't see any back there. I'm sure the Ultimate Maniacs beat the shit out of Razor Ramon and Ric Flair.
Whoever they faced.
Yeah. All right, a little bit more left to do. Let's do some show polls, recent show polls. There's some good ones.
Nice.
First up, should the man have gotten back the nude photo album for his ex-wife? And it's 12% say no way, it's her body. 79% says yes, the photo was a gift. The picture was a gift, Todd, or whatever. And 9% say yes, but edited. So 9% say he got exactly what he deserved.
Probably had about 79% men listening to that one on
Yeah, I knew that one was going to
particular
go.
day.
Yep. Next one is after seeing the one chip challenge live, do you think you could do it? There's another one chip thing. Oh wait, is this the wrong one? Sorry, this is
That was the dog poop. But
Yeah, I'll do that one
yeah,
next.
I'm
Here's
excited.
the one chip challenge. Do you think you could do it? And it says 23% yes, I would try it anytime. So 23% brave. 20% said yes, but I wouldn't do it unless I was forced to. And then 57% said no. And
That makes sense.
I'm in that no range. Yeah.
That makes
I'm in
sense.
that no too. I saw some at 7-Eleven and was just like, nope.
No.
Oh, dude, I wouldn't have. I'm probably in the 20% that says yes, but wouldn't unless. And I wasn't forced to. Again, was not forced to. I just wanted to do it because the internet comments were like, yo, you guys do it.
You were clearly in the 23% yes would do it anytime because you did.
You volunteered.
Yeah. So here's the one I
Well,
slipped.
I mean, look, Wes, had I not defended our honor,
Listen,
the
I-
Instagram commenters would
I'm
have.
glad it's you. You know what I mean?
Had I not defended our honor, the Instagram commenters would have had a point.
No one's knocking on you.
Yeah, no one's knocking on you.
Good on you.
You can't
but
let
I'm
the
in that no.
commenters get it over.
It's
on
gotta
you.
be
'Cause
a yearly thing.
The commenters, we can't lose them. There
Yeah,
are
you got to do it next year when it makes your tongue green or whatever.
They're going to try to outdo it next year.
They're going to do it until they kill someone. And this is the one I slipped up and put on earlier. This is, I think, the first
like
50-50
Four Loko.
poll. Yeah, this is the first 50-50 poll I think we've ever had. It says, which one's worse, a dog pooping in the woman's mouth, like diarrhea dog in the mouth, or a mom carrying son's baby? 50-50. Both pretty weird.
That mom carrying the son's baby is stirring up some people. It's like, a lot of people are.
It is. Look, surrogy's awesome. No one's
Okay,
knocking on surrogacy.
Look, you don't
We're
wanna kill
knocking
the
on
mom.
a mom-son surrogacy.
Yeah, you don't want to kill the mom.
Nobody is. But at the same time, it was the fifth kid, right?
Yeah,
And so
that's right.
you got to
The
wonder,
conditions
like,
of this particular story are weird. They have
Yeah.
4 children under the age of 3, 2 sets of twins, and then the mom's 56. Okay, and it's the
Right.
son of the mom. Those are what we're commenting on. Surrogacy is an excellent, wonderful gift that people are very generous and do, and good on them.
and also from the initial reporting, it being the mom's idea for the most part, right? It's like what's
We're just
been-
knocking on Nancy being a lunatic. Okay,
Right.
It's
all.
you got to say.
She's a nut job.
50% of people say it's worse than having a chihuahua shit in your mouth.
Yeah, it's because it's weird, y'all.
50%.
It's fucking weird. The mom and the son. All right, last poll is Artemis launching in 2022? 4% work for NASA, apparently, that listened to the show and said yes, and 96% say no, it's not launching in 2022.
way.
Hey, I hope so, man.
Next
I'm
attempt's
pulling
to
for
November.
him. I'm pulling for him. You know, I'm a big
chance.
space guy, but look,
It's unmanned, right?
unmanned,
Yes.
totally.
Yeah,
I
I just hope it explodes then. I just hope they launch it and it explodes.
Yeah, at this point, I definitely, but just straight up in the air,
Yeah.
explode would be
Like,
hilarious.
just- yeah,
if no
it'd
one's
well,
on it.
maybe that would be good then, because then they could just cancel it. And
Right.
then
Yeah,
they
they
could
would
figure out
cancel it.
what
I
else.
think
what
Artemis
else
needs
to
to be
do.
scrapped. Yeah.
Right.
All right. And the last thing to end the high five in the week on is this surprise. There's a shocking development from one of our recent stories that was brought to our attention in our Instagram DMs in the last 24 hours.
So shocking.
Here is
Yes.
Tammy, the realtor. And she has 918,000 followers. And if you look at her avatar, enormous boobs.
Yeah.
Did you check her YouTube?
Not yet.
Okay.
Check it out. Go to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that.
YouTube.
Tammy Hernandez. Looks like she's probably been deleted a few times. That's a lot of. She has an OnlyFans too. Okay.
Oh, that's what you want. So, Tammy sent us this DM. She said, "The individual that you just mentioned about large boobs and having to move is a complete fake account." This is the woman on the plane, Jodie Juggz. "The individual does not exist and does nothing but scam people out of money, including my followers, because I was one of the individuals whose pictures they put a fake face on, and it's been going on since 2017. So Tammy's claiming that her body, which she sent pictures above, was used, and then someone put a fake face on it, and then sent pictures from a plane, and that they're catfishing and using her body, and that they're fake. And Jodie Juggz, who got picked up by all sorts of publications, national publications, international publications.
Okay.
She's claiming that person doesn't exist, that we've been duped. Then she did a story, which I'd like to play you. Here's the story she sent. It's our story,
Right.
but then
saying it's misinformation.
Fake
After
news, she
her humongous double T-sized augmented breasts were simply too large for the couple who she was seated next to in coach, and that couple complained to the airline. And
yeah, so she posted that. I reposted her fake news thing on our stories, and then I asked her to kindly come on the show to show her face and boobs and tell her story. So we'll see.
Please?
Wait, Mark, let me get this straight. Is she saying that Jodie Juggz is her?
Totally.
Is there a woman out there that has boobs as big as Tammy? They just replaced Tammy's. Jodie Juggz maybe isn't.
I think what she's
So
saying.
that's a photo of Tammy on a plane that they put a face on, a fake
But a
face.
different
No,
filter.
Jodie Juggz might be a real person, but they put Tammy's face on Jodie Juggz.
It's
Is
the
that what you're
opposite.
saying?
She's saying the
Are
opposite.
there two women with giant tits walking around out
I
there?
don't know what the fuck she's saying, but she's saying the individual does not exist and does nothing but scam people out of their money, including my followers, because I was one of the individuals whose picture they put a fake face on. So they took her picture.
Right, so they're saying
and
she's
put a
saying
fake
she was
face
on the
it.
plane.
I think she's. I don't know how it could possibly be the picture of the plane. She's not. She's saying
not
that they're
saying that
taking
was
her
me.
body. She sent us pictures of her boobs without a head.
I saw.
See, and she said that. See, this is me with huge boobs, and I probably have a butter face, is what I'm assuming. And then they put a pretty woman's face on my body with big boobs, and they're catfishing. But I don't know what she's saying. I'm trying to get
Tell
her on
you
the
what,
show.
the Google.
I think Tammy's the fake person, to be honest.
The Google search results for Jodie Juggz are dirty.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
At this point in time, I
gotta close the
I think
tab.
Tammy's
guys.
not real.
I gotta close the. Whoa! And then I just closed it on to Tammy the Realtor's YouTube page, and wow.
We need to see Tammy's OnlyFans page. That would clear some things up. But Tammy also has about 50 Instagram stories a day, and about 40 of them are calling Joe Biden an idiot, and she's very into politics. So, I mean, I guess she's kind of a perfect guest for us if we could get her on and talk politics and show off that it's her giant boobs.
Let me just sample you real quick.
Okay.
I'm just going to show you a screenshot there from YouTube. That's
right.
what's
So
going on.
the chick's face they used is, sorry to say, Tammy, a lot more attractive than you.
Right. I think
a lot younger.
Yeah.
A lot younger.
Younger.
Tammy's got MTG vibes.
Right. I need to see
Double T MTG.
I need to know what the hell Tammy's talking about. She's claiming that the pictures on the plane. I don't know.
Come on the show.
How are the pictures on the plane exist, and how did she this Jodie Juggz duped everyone? I guess she duped us. She duped the UK publication I found it on, the New York Post. She duped everyone.
Jodie Juggz is probably a dude who's a genius who is using obviously Tammy's body and then replacing that with. We got to find out who the face is really what we got to find out.
Right.
We got to find out who that face is.
I'm fine with Tammy showing us that it's her boobs if she wants to do that. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, come on the show, Tammy.
So that was the surprise ending. Tammy's not happy with us perpetuating fake news. And she's insane. And that's going to do it for Hard Factor this week.
You know, I'll say, though, that's for some of the dust ups we've gotten into, TikTok completely banning our account.
Yeah.
And then like thousands of angry Facebook people about anything that we say about a story. That was actually, I mean,
oh, it's fine.
I kind of enjoyed this Tammy back and forth.
That was a nice tit for tat.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if. Yeah, I'm gonna follow her right now from our Twitter.
It's all follow
from
her,
our Twitter.
Yeah.
From the main
Let's
account.
Get her on the show.
She's a luxury real estate specialist.
You got to watch out because she might post full porn on Twitter. So you just.
No, I haven't seen any full porn on Twitter.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, she posted
classier
it.
than that. Well,
well, she's a realtor, guys.
Yeah,
she's a luxury realtor. She's selling dreams. Yeah. All right. Let's find out who's on the Hive next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hive first, right? Yes.
High five.
High five. High five. Back to me.
Back to Wes.
There you go.
And coffee. Oh, God damn it. Add an entry here. Erd.
Your ERD.
Erd.
Erd. No, coffee's Erd. It's our new guest host, Erd. And Will's on coffee.
Finally a break
on Monday.
On the coffee. All right.
All right.
Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Spin again.
Why?
I can't do coffee. I'm doing spin again.
Oh, that's
Take me
right.
off. I have coffee on.
You got parents coming on
Tuesday.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So
I'm
Will's
hosting.
coffee on Tuesday.
Okay,
And now
I'm
it's
hosting.
50-50 between Wes and I.
Also, check out these sweet glasses that our friends over at Detour sent us.
Oh, yeah. Take them out of the thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm wearing them.
Oh, yeah. You're wearing them. Hell yeah.
Hopefully, these are our buddies. We're talking to them. Hopefully,
They're the big kahunas, right?
Yeah. If you're a fan of Detour, let them know that you love the big
Hell yeah.
kahunas on Hard Factor.
Oh, baby. And you got some. Where'd Will go?
I don't know, Mark. You're the coffee on Monday,
Sure. Will,
and
you
I'll
said-
be on Tuesday.
You said they got 4 pairs.
Oh, I'm bringing them down.
You're
Oh,
bringing
and I'm
them
going to
to Austin.
visit you fellas the week of
couple
Halloween.
weeks.
So I'm going to bring the shades that our friends at Detour sent you
Hell
to you.
yes. What a Halloween gift that will
You're
be.
wearing those right now? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. These are the big kahunas right here, buddy.
That's
Good.
I love them. I love them. They're so polarized though that my glare blocking screen kind of fucks with them. So
It just kicked you. They're so polarizing that it kicked you off the computer for a minute.
I know it's incredible. They're so powerful. That's how powerful these shades are.
It's like MTG with a gun. It's electric. All right. That's going to do it for Hard Factor for the week. We love you all. Have a great fucking day and a great fucking weekend. We'll talk to you on Monday.
Hard Factor. Cheat on the news. Patreon.com/hardfactor.